Today, let's discuss fenestration and dehiscence. A very common Viva question, but the confusion arises when it comes to the part of differentiation. So, here, let's discuss what are the factors you have to consider before differentiating these two things. First, let's begin with drawing up some diagrams. No, it's not so important for you because it's a Viva question. I'm drawing some diagrams so that you can actually, if you just imagine or visualize these two diagrams, then the concept will become easier for you. So here, the first one, it is of dehiscence, and the next one I'm drawing up, I'm taking example of two-tooth diagram of two teeth, one for dehiscence and one for fenestration, and here it is of fenestration. Now I request you to watch the video till the end because one marker, very important one marker question is waiting for you to get explained. So the first one, fenestration. I'm writing F for fenestration and D for dehiscence. It's FD. Now, when I begin, the first factor, remember, we are actually considering two big factors for differentiation. The factor number one is appearance, and the second factor will be location. Appearance means how it will look. Because when the examiner will ask that what are the features you are looking for to differentiate, okay? The first, it is the appearance, and the second one is location. I'll come back on location later, but first let us start with appearance. So as I'm writing, lack or loss of cortical bone. This is the first thing you will see when you will see dehiscence. Dehiscence means lack or loss of cortical bone. And fenestration, it is localized defect in the alveolar bone. It's a localized defect. It's not loss of cortical bone, or it's not lack of cortical bone. The word dehiscence means aging. Okay, so lack or loss of cortical bone. And now you can see the localized defect. So the defect is localized to a particular point on the root surface, which leads to exposed root surface. Exposed root surface is the most important point you need to remember when you will discuss or when you will answer fenestration. Exposed root surface. These are the three words you can remember. Now come back to the second factor of differentiation, location. Where you will look for. Where? So first, fenestration, I'm talking about apical third or middle third. These are the words you need to use during answering. During answering your question, you should not get confused. Just come to the main point that when fenestration, apical third or middle third. While dehiscence, it is 4 mm apical to margin of interproximal bone. 4 mm apical to margin of interproximal bone. Interproximal bone, you know that. What is interproximal bone? The bone between two teeth, the interproximal space, the embrasure, spillway space. I'll discuss, of course, later. But 4 mm, this is the main thing you need to remember. 4 mm apical to margin of interproximal bone. Now, the examiner may ask you, how? How will you check? What is 4 mm apical to margin of interproximal bone? How will you check? Now, you need to answer measurement. You need to measure it, of course, where it's a periodontics topic. So, measurement is to be performed with which instrument? Which instrument will you use to measure it? Hope you guessed it correct, but graduated periodontal probe. Graduated periodontal probe. It's GPP, graduated periodontal probe, or simply perioprobe. Graduated periodontal probe, and I will suggest कि do it practically once to get yourself confirmed that you can do it on your exam day. Okay, but this is the way you should answer. Now, as we have reached the last part of this video, and it's my first video, so I apologize for any editing mistake or vocal mistakes and anything. I'm sorry. So the one marker question, now I will say, the red complexes bacteria. Red complexes bacteria. Yeah, again, it's commonly asked in periodontics. During my BDS course, perio was my favorite subject. It's my favorite subject rather. So, red complexes bacteria. How will you remember? See, I will give you two mnemonics. One is one is the image part, and the other one will be a verbal mnemonic. So first, draw this 3. You know that the red complexes bacteria are 3. So first draw this 3 properly. Okay. Now, when you will draw this in this particular design, the one I am doing on this video, you will get one T first, and that T will be your Tenorella forsythia, the first one. Then you will see one P. That will be your Porphyromonas gingivalis. And then you will see one T, it's small one, okay. That will be your Treponema denticola. Okay. Now, most of the time what we do is the Treponema denticola, the students do Treponema pallidum. T pallidum, it is for syphilis. It's a causative agent of syphilis. So please don't commit this mistake. I hope so. Treponema denticola. Treponema denticola is the third one. So Tenorella forsythia, Porphyromonas gingivalis, and Treponema denticola. I'm again sorry for my editing mistake because the video is not coming in full scale. So I'll consider the next video. And now the sentence mnemonic or the verbal mnemonic. It's a sentence. So first let's begin. Tira finds petunia, it's a flower, petunias, and geranium is again a flower. For, don't consider that and for, because it's just for the sentence build up. Tira finds petunias and geranium. So you can see the T and F and the P and G. For, don't consider the for because it's for sentence build up. Table decoration. So you can just remember this sentence. Table decoration. T and D. So T and F again, Tenorella forsythia, P and G for Porphyromonas gingivalis, and table decoration, the T and D, it is for Tenorella. It's for Treponema denticola. Please do consider my mistakes. I'll get back to you with another topic to discuss. Best wishes from 22S for discussions.